Okay, my friends, now we're going to the downtown where we had the cathedral,
Okay.
the church. It's time to confess.
Yeah.
Only 1 minute for men. Look at this beautiful paradise, my friends.
It
Look at
is
this.
the picturesque view. This is indeed
I like my city, I like my town. And not so many rules.
Yes.
Amigos, I remind you that we are in the old part of Mazatlan. This is the old section, and the new section is over there where you see the hotels.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay? Mazatlan, I remind you, is very old. It's almost 500 years old. Mazatlan was found by the Spaniards in 1531 by Nuño Beltrán de Guzmán. That was the name of the guy that found Mazatlan. It was like a competition of Hernán Cortés, the guy that found Mexico. Okay, and this
So
is
Mexico is made up of how many different islands?
oh yeah.
How many?
How many what?
How many islands is Mexico made up of?
How many islands? Wow, good question. But
Or is it like city? How do you guys consider it? Do you consider it each island of
Oh, no,
Mexico
no.
or cities? of
states.
States of
Yeah.
Mexico. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
So how
have
many
30,
states?
30.
30.
Yeah, 31 with the federal district, like Washington State. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what they do to Washington State.
No, I mean Washington D.C.
Yeah, Washington
yeah,
D.C.
Yeah, like a capital. Yeah. Well,
So what are the names? Tell us the different.
woo, there are like 30s. In the north we have Sonora, Sinaloa, Baja California Norte, Tamaulipas, Tabasco, Veracruz, Sinaloa, Querétaro,
And these
Zacatecas.
are all like vacation spots too?
Oh no,
Oh,
we
okay.
have like maybe 10 beautiful ports. Number one is Cancun,
Okay.
Cabo, Mazatlan, Vallarta. This is the Spanish colony. Spaniards were living in these houses. That house behind us to the right, that was the biggest house in the old town, long time ago. And the people that used to work for that family, they live around here. The waiters, the ladies that clean the rooms, cooks, so on. So like you can see, amigos, everywhere these guys, they have big bars for protection, the windows and doors, because well, long time ago the Spaniards, they got conflicts with the local people, the Mexicans, so they put it for protection. Nowadays it's a very nice and quiet area, okay, and people are just using the big bars for decoration. Okay? Most of the people that live around here are retired from the States, from Canada, and different parts of Mexico. And I tell you, they are using the big bars just for decoration. Well, some ladies use the big bars to keep the husband in. Maybe out. Depends the case.
Depend on the case, right? He said depend on the case.
Yeah. Yeah, seems like they are empty, but I tell you, most of the people are retired and it's too hot outside, so they'd rather stay in there watching Netflix. I don't know. Look at these long, narrow streets.
Oh my God, look at
They're very narrow. Looks like New Orleans, Puerto Rico, Cuba.
Right.
Yeah, because long time ago nobody drove cars.
So these are boarded down. These are.
Yeah, for example, this building to the left used to be the first hotel in Mazatlan,
Okay.
Hotel Los Mariachis. Now it's abandoned because the last owner, he got the mistake that he didn't sign the will. Okay, so he has two families. So now the families are fighting for the property since the 60s. And
Oh,
still
wow.
fighting. They don't want to share,
This
you know?
abandoned building.
They don't want to share the heritage.
Ridiculous.
And well, these are condominiums. These are one of the first condos in Mazatlan that used to be a house, now turns to condominiums in the 70s. Same like this. This was a big house with a big family. In this house, look at the big patio they got. for the horses, donkeys, and that time, okay? Here we're living 48 people. Complete family. When I say complete, I'm talking since grandparents until grandkids.
When do the restaurants open? Why do the restaurants closed? Tell me.
Well, what?
The restaurants.
Oh, the
It
restaurant.
looks closed.
Okay,
but is
good
it
question.
closed?
Yes, good question. This area, amigos, basically is for nightlife, but romantic. Not a lot of party. It's mostly romantic.
No, it gets lively in the
Yeah, it's for nightlife.
Yeah,
It's for
it
nightlife.
It turns very
That's why it's
romantic.
quiet
Even the streets, you can see in the walk sides, all over the walk side, in the bottom, you can see the LED lights. So they decorate in the night all the
Oh,
buildings.
you see the lights in
This
the
is
in the
beautiful in the
walkway.
night.
He sure is.
Yeah.
You see the lights in the walkway, so it lights up the
Oh, no,
buildings
it's
in the
not
night.
dark. The lights on
And
the
well,
floor.
now we are getting into the English colony. Yeah, English guys, they also try to invade Mazatlan, like everywhere. And well, they just build this huge house in the top, still like a museum. And in the bottom, they have like bars, restaurants, bookstores, nice dining here in the night. Some of these restaurants are open in the afternoon too, like,
Oh, now it's
like
beautiful.
this. But let me tell you, in the night they close these streets because a lot of local people like to come here, and obviously tourists like to go where the locals go, right? And
So it gets crowded.
it's crowded here. They close the street. They set up more tables, and in every corner we have a band playing live music.
Wow.
Okay, and not only
Nice.
mariachi. This is like the cultural area of Mazatlan. So here we have all kind of music, like could be all rock and roll, reggae, jazz, blues, and also regional music. And every month we have different theme in this square. For example, now we have the music festival. Okay, then we have in October the Halloween. So we decorate everything about Halloween, the Day of the Dead, Christmas. Okay, so here's where basically we come to celebrate any special day. And this is the theater. Right here is the theater. Used to be a opera house. Okay,
Nice.
for sopranos and
Right.
tenors, but nowadays it's for all kind of shows.
Gotcha.
And here finished the English Square. It's just a small area, and we call it Machado Square.
Machado
Famous Machado Square. In my
Famous
opinion,
Machado
it's my
Square.
favorite place in Mazatlan. Very nice, really good food, really good diversity of food. You know, nice and quiet. And well, to the left is the cathedral.
I ain't see the bars on it to stay inside. I ain't see no
Here we
bars.
have the traffic.
The bars to keep him inside.
Will be the nightlife. The square is right here.
Stuck in traffic.
That's it now.
Okay, my friends, so we are close to the next stop. Okay, top how long you want to stay here? Could be 30 minutes, 40, 1 hour, either way you like. I wait for you. Remember, in this area, it's a big area. There are many important places that you can visit, like the cathedral. The cathedral, you could go in there, even if you are dressed in shorts, sandals, it's okay. Just remove your cap, and you are allowed also to take pictures. It's very nice. This cathedral is 120 years old, and well, it's a Catholic church. 95% of the population in the whole country are Catholics.
Catholics,
The same percent for alcoholics. I don't know why.
Not good. No bueno.
Not good, just a little.
yeah.
You know, this church in particular is very different to all the Catholic churches because it's the only one that has like a decoration, Star David decorations in the in the windows. They have protection like the big bars that you see in the houses.
Right.
Okay, they have a protection, and in the top of each protection they have a Star David. Okay, well, many people ask me why, because that belongs to the Jewish religion. But well, it's a history. In the beginning, like 90 years ago, when the cathedral was under construction, a young Jewish prince came to the town, and he loved the town, and he said, I want to do something. And when he came here, he noticed that they couldn't finish the couple of towers. The guy asked why they couldn't finish.
Right.
They were not working, and the guy in charge, the priest, he said, well, we are lack of money. We don't have money. We are in a recession. That's recession in Mexico. And he said, okay, I'm going to help you to finish the couple of towers. He said, well, how are we going to pay you? What's the financial problem?
Right.
He said, no problem. I'm a young Jewish prince and a lot of money. Money is just money for me. And I just want you to put a big Star David in the front, he said.
Oh, wow.
He quickly said, no, I don't want to have problems with the local people. But when he showed the money, he said, okay, how many stars you say you want? He said, I only want a big one. He said, no, I cannot do that because I could have problems with the local people. So at the end, they decide
To put it on the window.
Put on the windows where the people cannot see easily.
Wow.
But at the end, I think it's the same God, and the faith is the most important. And well, I respect the religion of everyone. And that's the way we finish this cathedral. This cathedral, its name is Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, which is like Virgin Mary. Next to the cathedral, the right side, there's a department store like Nordstrom, something like that. In the top level, there's a clean restaurant with air conditioning, just in case you need it, okay? One block ahead, after the department store, is the city market, where you can find all kind of souvenirs. Real Mexican souvenirs made in Mexico, not in China. Okay? And well, here's the main square. This is the old post office, almost broken. The old Facebook. Main square, and to the left, that building is the city hall.
Are we? We'll take 40 minutes. Or
Look at Citibank.
40, 50.
Look, Citibank.
1 hour.
Citibank Amex.
Stop here, amigos.
Do y'all want to stop here?
Yeah, man. Half an hour.
The adults say yes, the kids say no.
Kids say no.
Well, the kids can stay in the department store, in the air condition, watching something, walking around,
Oh yeah.
using the bathroom, and then in a specific time, we're back to the band.